My name is Joe Muhammad Mumin. I'm from Afghanistan. Actually, I born in Afghanistan. I was 7 years old. We moved to Pakistan as a refugee. So I was there for a while. When I was 9, 10 years old, uh, I was trying to get admission in school because it's very hard to move as a refugee to another country and you settle yourself there. So my family was very huge. We were a big family. 7 brothers, 8 sisters, a lot of nieces and nephews. So I was 9, 10 years old. My brother, he had met me in boarding school. I was in boarding school, so one of my uncle, he had a jewelry business. And his store was very close to where I was studying. Sometime once in a week and twice in a week I was going to visit him and see him in his store. What he was doing was so interesting.
Yes.
And then after all, one day I asked him, I said, if I can learn this job from you. So he said, why not? So I asked my mom's permission. And then she said, go ahead, whatever you like, if you want to do it, and let's start it. So back at that time, I started learning from him. It took me 4 years to learn. I was 14 years old when I started my own business in a place in Pakistan called Namak Mandi. It was very famous from gemstones and jewelry shops. So I really loved the gems. So slowly I was doing, I made a workshop for creating jewelry, making jewelry, and also cutting gemstones. So that's how I learned practically gems and stones, precious stones, and I was continuing my jewelry shop. Well, Mujawarat Qabail, when I came to Qatar in 2001, I did a little, first I came and then I searched a little about the market in Qatar. It was really booming. It was very nice back in 2001. All I see people, they love 21, 22 karat gold. So it was very little like a few companies that they were doing diamond jewelry and with white gold and yellow gold. But I didn't see any color stones. So I said, if I do precious stones here in Doha, I think it's going to be a very good opportunity. So I came to Doha with no language. It was hard for me to communicate and to start business. I didn't know how to speak Arabic, and honestly I didn't know how to speak English also. So it's like, let's say I was completely invested of communication. It was very difficult. So I did open a business with the stones. I was getting a lot of customers, but my sale was not that much how much my target was with me, that I'm gonna make my target. So luckily I had one customer that she came to my store, and then we were communicating with the calculator. If I say she was an angel for me in my life, and that's true, because they helped the language that she gave me, the education that she gave me. She was a professor in a university here in Qatar, and after a couple of times that she saw my work, the quality of my work, she really liked it. So one day she invited me to her office, and she gave me a bunch of books and one laptop as a gift. And it was very nice that I had that from her. So I start from ABCD from her, and then I was reading signboards to approve my English. So in 3 years' time, I found my way how to communicate with the customers. Then I start doing like this. I actually, it was through help of someone else. I made this group of American Women Association. A lady called Michelle, and she helped me to create this. And then she was making a Christmas bazaar, and then I was introducing myself to people. That's how I was getting more customers, and then I opened a workshop here. Competition, you see, when you want to do a competition, you really need to know what you're doing. If you know about this work that you're doing, you cannot just say, okay, I want to do a competition of gold, and you have let's say you're investor of yourself and you want to do the competition. Competition needs a lot of things. Competition needs experience. Competition needs communication. Competition, you have to know understanding people. Competition, you have to read customers' mind, what they like, what they don't like. So I do like, actually, I'm one of the challengers. I can challenge. I always see myself to challenge another company or to challenge new designs. So Alhamdulillah, I really do like to do the competition. But so far, Alhamdulillah, everything is so easy for me because I have the experience. And I studied a lot about jewelry. About workshop. The main thing is, if you don't have a workshop, if you are not familiar with workshop, you cannot do anything else. A sale is only like you buy it ready-made and you sell it. That you will not get, you will not prove in your business. It's always nice to know about creating jewelry, about the quality of diamonds, about gemstone. Like you're familiar with anything, and then you can do the competition with others. Yes. For future, actually, I do have a plan. My future plan is, Alhamdulillah, that now, so far that I have all experience for my future. I had some goals here that I want to do, in Qatar, and I'm very lucky that I'm living in Qatar. It's one of the best country. I have traveled so many countries around the world, but the best that I choose Qatar, and I'm so attached with this country. I would like to open a big workshop and showroom. So when customers, they enter, first they will enter in my workshop. So yes, I will have all like diamond setters, I will have all 3D machineries, and now everything comes from other countries, but I will have everything made in Doha, inshallah. Yes, the best of what customer demand, we can create it, inshallah, one day in Doha. I would really, Allah, no matter how much I thanks the Father Amir, His Highness Sheikh Hamad, and also His Highness Sheikh Tamim, they are one of the reasons for us, to be honest with you. Because of them, they welcome us to this country, and they made everything so easy for us, that we are here and we are working. They are so grateful. And I really, if I say thanks, how much I say thanks, it's not enough. But Alhamdulillah, if they were not there for us, we would not be here today. So I really want to thank them for everything. In my life, the first one that I'm going to thank is the lady who guided me with the language, because that was if I would not know the language today, I would not be here. The most important in everybody's life is the education.
Yes.
If you don't have education for something, you cannot move on.
Yes.
You need to know the language. Now let's say you are here with me,
Yes.
and I can communicate with you.
Yes.
What if I would not know the language? How would you interview? We could not communicate.
Yes.
With the customer, how can I communicate? How will I understand the customer, what she likes, what she doesn't like, or what he doesn't like?
Yes.
Very important that I would like to thank the person who taught me the language.